Wow. Oh, I look fancy with these sunglasses
I
on.
was just gonna say that.
I guess I look something with these
I
sunglasses
was gonna
on.
say that too.
Maybe not fancy, maybe some other word.
I'm gonna
Maybe
say. I'm
ridiculous.
gonna say maybe schmancy.
Ooh. Ooh, I like
Mm-hmm.
schmancy. Oh, fancy schmancy. Don't worry, I'm gonna take them off in a second, but I'm
No,
just
you're fine.
vibing right now.
No,
Nah, it's a
it's
vibe.
just you're still hungover from yesterday.
I'm, st-
I know why you're taking your bath.
I'm hungover. I'm not
That's what it
hungover.
is. Really be
I am
honest.
not
Just be
hungover.
honest.
The light is too bright. No, I gotta wear shades because my future's so bright.
Oh, okay.
You ever heard that?
Nope.
Ever
I
made that up?
haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
I've heard you ball.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, you're
Oh my
not
God, it's
hungover.
me!
You're not hungover either.
Everybody! Did you know it was
Yeah.
me
We,
until
we,
I
we,
took them
we
off?
tricked you.
Ah!
You're so cute.
I'm still not feeling this do-rag, but it is what it is.
I don't even know what that means.
Good
It
morning,
is, it is
Pamela.
who
Says, good
you
morning,
are.
Whack fam.
It
Happy
is who
Labor
you
Day. You
are.
right. Good morning. Rebecca. Hi, Gigi. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? I'm feeling great in a silly mood, apparently. Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Jean. Says,
Apparently.
happy Labor Day. Good morning, good doctor. The sun is out. Maybe that's what it is. Good morning, TC.
Good
Rebecca said, what's with the
morning.
shades inside? I know, right? I couldn't keep that going for much longer. Good morning, Mookie. Glad that you're
Yeah, I hear
here. Good
that.
morning, Constance. Says, good morning, Whack fam. Good morning, Autumn and Richard. Hello.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Jasara. She said, good morning, Wark fam. Good morning, Krista. Happy Labor Day from work. Ugh. I mean, it's okay,
It
Rashawn. A
happens.
lot of
It
people are
happens.
working on this.
No one
Girl,
falls.
how did you know? What we are having today is a bunch of meats.
That's cute. I
King.
like that. Well,
Ozma's here. Good morning. Cece said, good morning, Autumn and
good
Richard, as
morning,
well as the Whack
everyone.
fam.
Good
Hi, JJ. Glad
morning.
you're here. Joyce is here. Said, yes, I'm sneaking in today. Hi, Joyce. Joyce, look.
Yay. What's up? What you
It's
doing?
my Fitbit.
What we doing?
It's my Fitbit.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I still got to learn. I'm still learning, Joyce,
Oh,
but
yeah. It's a whole new world
it was
now.
amazing.
She ventured out into the future, and we don't know where she's at right now.
And I don't know how to work the machinery,
No, she
but
doesn't.
I'm learning. It's
Like
all so good.
Didn't it sting you once or twice?
No, well, no, I'm still learning about the
It
functionality.
bit her. It bit you.
Rebecca
It bit you back.
said, what meat are you eating today?
Is
Burgers,
that all of them?
brats, hot dogs, Lil Smokies, which are my favorite,
It's so good.
and ribs.
Yes.
I'm excited. It's not carnivore. Like, it's definitely
so
going to be
good,
keto. It's definitely because we got sola buns that we are
Yes.
using with our burgers and our brats.
Sola hot dog buns and
Sola
hamburger
burger buns. JJ said, is that the Versa too? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Everyone.
Oh my
Let me
gosh.
show you this, you guys. Guess where this came from?
The sky?
Joyce, in her just unmatched generosity, was like, you've been saying you want a Fitbit for a while. Can I get you a Fitbit? And I was just like,
Oh.
no, Joyce. No, don't do that. That's way too much. But, I mean, I just appreciate it so much. She actually sent me a Fitbit. It's amazing, and I'm so happy.
She loves it.
I do love it, and I love
doesn't
Joyce.
know how it works yet.
I'm
but she
learning. I
loves
just got it yesterday, but oh, it's amazing. And look, Richard's wearing my old one,
Mm,
so he's learning how Fitbits work too. So
I have no idea what's going on right now.
yeah, exactly. I love that you changed the band color because he was like, I can't wear this hot pink, and I was like, you can do whatever you set your mind to, Richard.
Oh,
But
it wasn't I couldn't.
he
It
just
was
didn't prefer it. So
it still had all of your loving on it.
yeah, well, yeah, it probably had on my wrist, my wrist,
I wasn't gonna say that. Just call it your loving.
Constance said, I'm well, relaxing before the work really hits tomorrow. That's how I feel. I am like committed to refocusing tomorrow as well. Like I'm taking Labor Day, the holiday, but then I was just like, I gotta refocus. I gotta watch less TV. I have to cut off like the screens. I want to cut off the screens at 9 o'clock so that I can get better sleep. But I just love the screens. Like,
No, you mean like everything? From your phone on up?
Yeah, like I want to like read a book. What? No, I take that back. I want to read a book. I don't want to read. I don't like to read at all. Maybe I'll listen to a audiobook, but I want to do something that's not me staring at a screen like right before I go to sleep. So
actually, I do enjoy reading.
Cece said, I don't know what I'm eating today, coming off a 41-hour fast, and according to the scale, I gained a pound instead of losing. That's interesting.
I know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but
Maybe you gain
don't pay. Yeah, that's not true. Don't pay no mind. Yeah, just going back to as normal. You know, we can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't let fasts, like I can't equate fasts with like significant weight loss, because when it doesn't happen, then I'm like, well, fasts are stupid, and I know that's not the case. Like I like fasting for the way that it keeps me mentally and for the way. So if I try to be like, oh man, I fasted, I should have lost a lot, which don't get me wrong. You know, all parts of us wants to do that a little bit, and I might, like, the petty part of me might do that, but like the higher self is just like, you know, you need to keep fasting because it's good for you anyway. So, but yeah, that can be very frustrating when it doesn't happen the way that you want it to. So, yes, Shelly says I gain when I fast too, CC. It's weird. I know, right? I generally don't, but you know, it doesn't, if you do, that doesn't mean you're like doing fasting wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Gail said, I'm making my pork belly today. Unless it is fried and crisped and like pork jerky, I can't do it. So it's still too chewy. It is. I like it. I mean, No,
I know. The sinew in it.
Exactly. It's still too chewy. So.
You hate that fat.
I do hate fat. I just hate, fatty, chewy meat. Oh, no, I got to restart my computer. I'd be hating when they tell me to restart my computer. So we went on a walk today, 4.7 miles. It was great.
Yeah,
How was it? Was it like as torturous as you thought it was going to be?
I mean, it was okay.
Okay. I mean, because we did 3.8 miles yesterday, and I was like, I wanted to do more, and you were like, no more, I'm going to die. Well, 4.7 is essentially 5.
Okay,
I mean,
that's true. Is that what we did today? 4.7?
4.7.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was. We racked up some good miles. So now we're at what? We're at like 9.5, which is good. You know, that's good for us, seeing as we just started yesterday. Yeah, we got to get some miles in. But you know, if we go at this time of day, like that, like early in the morning, that wasn't even a struggle. Like as long as the weather kind of stays the way that it is, we can rack them miles up.
I completely agree.
Gail said, I'm starting it in the slow cooker, then crisping it in the air fryer.
What is that?
The pork belly. That sounds interesting.
I know, that is interesting. I don't know if normally they're big and like rectangle-y. I don't know if it fit in the air fryer.
I don't know.
Cut that up. You gotta cut it up some.
JJ said, Dr. Waz, what's the best detox tea? I'm not about them detox anythings in my life.
What is that?
Water, like a tea to detox you.
To get all the impurities out?
I guess that's what detoxifies. So drink something to detoxify something.
Okay.
Jessica's here, says good morning, favorites. Hello. Jeffrey's here, says happy Labor Day. It's a good morning. Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes. So we're kind of like black and white tank top matching today. So that's fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Little coordinating.
Right.
Good morning, Joe Ray. So yes, Melissa said, good morning, WAC fam. Happy Labor Day. I'm still in bed relaxing. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the place to be.
Gail said, the weather must be nice there. It is storming and dark here this morning. My pork belly is very small. She's a baby pork belly. Do you know what I was thinking, Richard?
I keep confusing those when it costs.
What I would like to do after this, maybe if Aldi is open, if Aldi is open, I go to the Aldi to find the keto ice cream. I was inspired by Rashana. She posted in the Facebook group that she is having some ice cream. Well, really what made me want it, some keto ice cream from Aldi, but what made me want it is it's cookie dough. Like that's the flavor that she had. And I would just be like, I haven't had a cookie dough keto ice cream in like a very long time. No, that's chocolate chip.
There you go.
Coffee chip, butter pecan.
I was thinking the chocolate chip was cookie.
No, it was just regular chocolate chip. It was amazing. Rashana said, I need to reset my macros. Does everyone stick to 20 or 25 grams of carbs? I'm going to say you should stick to 20. So, but that's just
to
me.
keep it low.
Yeah, that's the standard. Everyone says 20. At certain points in your journey, you can include more net carbs, but I think once you start to go to 25, then you're just like, maybe 30. It's like a slippery slope. So I would say keep it strict,
I definitely know how those slopes of
Rashana said the cookie dough keto ice cream was thumbs up. Good. See, that's great. Jeffrey says Lakers win the game yesterday. Yes, they did. Rondo plays for the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. Go Rondo. So I really don't care about basketball other than that.
Not a Laker fan at all. They have way too many championships. Need to spread those out a little bit more.
Yeah, he never likes whoever is too good. He always likes the person right under that.
That's probably true.
Good morning, Hera says good morning and happy holiday, Whack fam.
My opinion, Lakers and Boston could go a few decades without winning for a while. And we'll be fine.
I like the Lakers and the Celtics.
Yeah, I don't like either one.
I don't like, I don't like either one for real.
We agree.
But
move on.
For me, it's about the people. So I used to like the Celtics because Rondo was a Celtic. So that's where I became a Celtics fan because that was the game that I went to and things like that. But then now that Rondo is a Laker, I'm just like, go Rondo.
That's how DeJuan was, but for Kevin Garnett instead of Rondo. He was a Timberwolves fan until Garnett went to Boston.
Yes.
Then Rondo went to Boston with Garnett.
Yes.
And that's when he didn't really care about Rondo.
Yeah, so I am just a fan of the people. Because like I said, the sport.
My team has been horrible for more than a few decades, so I enjoy
he's a New York Knicks fan because he loves to suffer. You liked him because a player played for them. But then after that, he kind of just kept hanging on.
The owner is crap.
The owner is crap. Cece said, I don't care about basketball either, but being from LA, my husband is all in for the Lakers. Well, what about the Clippers?
Sense. Well, nobody cares about the Clippers.
I don't understand the difference. Oh my God.
LA is, when you're born in Los Angeles, you're instantly a Laker fan. Unless you love the number 2 like I do.
JJ said this Fitbit was expensive. I don't want any scratches or cracks. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm noticing. Like this screen seems a lot more fragile than the other one just because it's so much larger. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe they have like a little cover like they do for phones and stuff like that. Something like that. Yeah. It asked me if I wanted to purchase a protection plan. I was like, man, I might have to look into that because I can already tell it's like a phone screen. I mean, it's very fragile. Yes. So
like I said, you were very tappity.
That's because I was trying to figure out how to navigate it. I mean, it is a lot more complex. I mean, it is a catapult up, but I mean, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. I love it, but
absolutely. It's just a fun learning process.
Yes, exactly. I love learning new stuff. Good morning, Chris. How are you?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, all.
So yes. That is how that's what I'm thinking for this. Rebecca says I should try the Halo Top cookies and cream. I have not really had Halo Top ice cream in a very, very long time, even though I have a lot of it in the freezer. We're going to need to make that video so I can get all of that stuff out of my freezer.
You hear that, Mom?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you hear that, Mom? So,
she definitely loves the ice cream.
Yes. Constance says, I just make my own ice cream with my Dash Mini, great portion control and low cost. Yes.
Ooh.
I had an ice cream maker and I made ice cream once and it was amazing, but it just took too much, like with the salt and the ice. I was just like, well, I'll just buy it. Like I don't eat ice cream enough to Melissa said, let's go Raptors. I couldn't find a red one. Love that Tyrannosaurus Rex, though. I mean, that's a great emoji. That makes me laugh.
Yeah, that's not even a raptor, but okay, I got what you.
Chris said everybody's still sleeping. I had to wake up to do some work stuff, though. It's Monday morning and all. Yeah, I know, right? I'm between like working or it's a holiday, but like when you're an entrepreneur, like it's never a holiday. Like you always have to work no matter what. So I totally feel that. Cynthia said, Autumn, I've had the Versa 2 for a year and a half, no problem so far. Good to know, because I was like,
Nice.
I'm a relatively responsible person, and seeing as this
Famous
is like
last words.
stuck, I know, right? But seeing as this is on my wrist, like my phone, I'll just drop over and over again. I got it. But then I was thinking, I've never had an issue with that, and I'm careful, even though this screen is probably good twice the size.
Of course.
But still, I think I could take care of it. But if they sell little covers, then I'm gonna do that anyway. So
Of course, that sounds about right.
yeah. So, but yes. Chris said any 15 hours a day you want, they don't even need to be consecutive. Exactly. That's work. Like to get some work in.
Oh, yes.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, 'tis the life.
Shelly said, I haven't loved Halo Top. I wonder if they reformulated it to make it better. I didn't see anything about like new formula, like even the keto. So no, I'm going to say no. But I want to try them for trying the mistake, even though everyone says that they have a horrible texture and I'm sad, but I bought them all, so we need to try them all, make a video. So.
That is also true. They have been sitting there for quite a while, even to the point where I'm like, she won't miss one.
Yes, I will. Science. TC said, I'm having a non-Labor Day. It's the first time in weeks I don't have something to do, so I'm doing nothing. Way to go. So D said, definitely get a cover. They'll scratch no matter how careful you are. I know, right? Like, I got to look around once again. Yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Chris said Miriam and two of our kids have the verses. The girls have the screen protector things that clip onto the front. Okay.
Ooh,
I could do that. I could do some
nice.
Amazon. Look
Look at the whole family getting verses. That's what I like.
I know, right?
How do y'all communicate that way? Come down to the front room.
Yes, Jasara says all my work is creating things for my business. I'm always working. Yeah, that's one thing that I realized, especially about being an entrepreneur, is like your life is work and your work is life. And when you're doing it right, it kind of all goes together. Like work-life balance.
Sound like a song lyric.
Like work-life balance is it's kind of like Chris said, it's just like you could be working all the time, but like even in little spurts. So it's not, like you get to switch on and off very quickly.
There's no time clock.
Exactly. There's no punching in and out.
3 o'clock and you can go home and forget everything you did today.
So yes,
it stays with you no matter
I know.
where
Chris
you
said,
go.
"What's this work-life balance?" Exactly. When your work is your life, and when sharing your life is your work,
I mean, I've done both. I've punched the time clock and I've had salary jobs, so it's very different.
Yes.
Very different mentalities. It's like your salary gig or your own business, it never leaves you. 24/7, 365. Whereas a time clock, literally 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock, or whatever you punch that.
Joyce said, "Don't forget to ask the question we talked about yesterday." Okay, everybody. So once again, Joyce, in her unmatched generosity, she wanted me to ask if there was anybody here on the call, the video, the live, that wanted to come to Keto Palooza, but that is that it's a budgetary reason why you could not, because Joyce wants to sponsor someone with a ticket to Keto Palooza. So I'm thinking, if you're close and local to the Louisville area, or if it's in a drive, you would just have to, make sure you have somewhere to stay so you can do both days. But she would pay for your ticket. And I'm just like, come on, Joyce.
Oh.
Yet again, more generosity, Joyce. Exactly. So email me at watchoutomketo@gmail.com if that's something that you're interested in taking Joyce up on. Just once again, Joyce, thank you so much. Like, just your generosity.
That's what the
Rashana said, "Wow, Joyce, you are amazing." I concur. Like, I just appreciate you so much.
Wow.
Just
I like all this energy.
This community. This community is just amazing. So Chris said, "I thought that Richard guy was your life. What's up with that?" No, Richard compliments my life, and he makes my work better.
We're talking about the work. Okay, I get you.
Yes.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. It's crazy how good our lives just fit in together with each other. So
I know. I think about that all the time.
Yes, Rashana said Joyce is the live favorite for the next week. Agreed. Like, just amazing.
So quit saying it, Mom. No more volunteering. No more volunteering yours.
Exactly. Beth said, "Good morning, Wack fam. I was watching the new Windsor documentary that started last night and lost track of time. What's that about?
Ooh.
Who's Windsor? What's Windsor?
Is that over England? Windsor Castle?
I don't know. Chris said Miriam keeps eyeing flights to Louisville and looking at the calendar. I don't think it's going to happen. We just got back from South Carolina. I mean, that would be amazing, but it's like such, you know, I don't want to say short notice, but you know, if your schedule, if you weren't already planning for it, I could see that.
I love me a good South Carolina.
What are you guys' thoughts on the Keto Palooza next year in San Diego? So my whole thing is it is like it's like $70 right now for the 2 days. It seems to be like a 2-day thing, kind of like Keto Palooza. There's a Saturday aspect and a Sunday aspect, and you can buy a 2-day ticket for $70,
gotcha.
Or you can buy like a 1-day ticket for $40 each. It's on Eventbrite. The thing that the thing that I really like is that you can get refunds up until June of 2021. So it's essentially risk-free because you can request a refund for like up to a year. But the thing that I'm just like, is like there are no details about it. It's like it's the first keto conference by the keto community for the keto community. And I was just like, but what are y'all doing though? You know, like it has a location and it has, but like that's as much as I saw about it. Like I was,
mystery.
You know, I was
like
trying to see, you know, like what is it like Keto Con in the sense of it's just, you know, an open floor for vendors, and then there's some breakout rooms for speakers. I know there's like a dance or like a workout element to it as well. Like they already have a person doing, you know, morning workouts, and I'm like, okay, this is cool, but like, where's the website at least? You know, I mean, just
like, what's going on?
The Eventbrite page doesn't have an itinerary, so you know.
Tell me more details.
Yes.
I do not know. I do not know.
Yes. Beth said House of Windsor. Yes, Richard, it really was. Wow.
Yeah, I was right.
That was crazy.
See, I know stuffs.
Yes, I know you do apparently. D said you mean the other Keto Palooza. You're right. That's how I'm calling it. The other Keto Palooza.
That way.
Yeah. Rashana said, Autumn, how many attendees will you be hosting for the original Keto Palooza? You right.
Aww.
So between you know, we've had some people say they can't come, which just breaks my heart and everything. But right now we're at like 30. So, and I think that's good. Like it'll be between 30 and 35. Just, you know, with my family and, you know, volunteers and things like that.
Yes.
So I think that's a great number to, you know, to start with, especially in these times, you know. So I think once again, I'm one of those everything happens for a reason. Because to be honest, I wouldn't have been comfortable like if it was like 100-person extravaganza, you know. Anyway, you know. So I'm glad that we are where we are right now.
Especially for the inaugural. Nice
inaugural. Yes, for the inaugural. So we, you know, it can be a good. It can be just, it's going to be a good case study for, you know, the event organization, working with the hotel, the logistics of it all. Like, I just appreciate you guys so much.
Yes. It's going to be a blast and then some.
Yes. Chris said, speaking of itinerary, your Palooza, from what I read, it looks like a meetup. I love meetup with the AT. Yes. On steroids. Are you guys doing any speakers, just making Richard dance and sing? I know, right? So we're not.
How did you know?
So we're not really having any speakers to say. So there aren't going to be any like presentations or classes or anything like that. It's like a keto social event. That's what I'm calling it. That's exactly what it is. It's a meetup on steroids. It's not necessarily about us focusing our attention on one person or like two people so much as it is focusing on each other, you know?
Ooh,
so
I like that.
Yeah, but at our brunch on Sunday, I will be saying a few words. I said I wanted my sister Amber to say a few words, because y'all know how she can get a crowd hype, you know. So
she can go for about an hour and a half.
I think we can, you know, I think it would be good to end on like a motivational, note
That
like
is her
that.
in a nutshell.
But really, it's just all about us meeting and hanging out with each other.
Mom up there. I'm pretty sure she would like a good 5 minutes.
I mean, basically, just anybody in my family who wants to talk.
I'll be sitting in the back. I'm the type to sit in the back and throw spitballs every day.
Oh my gosh. So, but there aren't going to be any speakers, and it's not a lot of presentations. It's Mom said I'm speaking. My mom is speaking, so it's a big smile.
Yeah, so she's excited.
So yeah, it's gonna
it's not a throw up face.
It's gonna be like a short, just an address. But no, there aren't gonna be speakers or anything like that. Maybe moving forward for like the other, Keto Paloozas, there might be like a speaker, but it'll just be like a 10-minute address, I would say. Not so much like
words from the crowd.
Yeah, exactly, and just some testimonials or just some sharing of experiences.
I would say this is probably more than anything like a community building.
It is, yeah.
Like this is just to I won't say not embolden, but
to
swell.
Yeah, it's to make sure.
The keto community.
Yes,
and the
exactly.
WAC in particular.
Yes, and just to kind of catch up on, it's like one of those. It's like a work conference where like you don't see these people all year, and then you see them. So it's like you just want to social and hang out. Yeah, no work. Exactly. But it's just like these people that you interact with every day that you don't get to see, but now you're seeing them all in one place. So
it's like a pseudo family reunion.
Gail said it would be nice for the participants to give their keto testimonies. Yes, there will be time for that. I'm still working the logistics out, but yes, we want to hear from people that want to talk, so,
Mom,
working between, making sure, maybe it'll be my cousin Kim holding the mic, making sure that everyone gets the time that they need. But, I'm always worried, like, don't go too long, don't, make it engaging and interactive and things like that. So, I just worry about the flow, but it'll work. We're all family and we love each other. So, but yes, but that's kind of what it's about. It's like everyone feels like they are seen in this community, not only the WAC fam, but the keto community at large. This first one will definitely be the WAC fam, but the goal is to kind of make it like a larger event. Don't get me wrong, I love the notion of the other Keto Palooza, for the keto community, by the keto community, but also another thing.
The notion of San Diego.
But also another thing though, I'm like, but who is the keto community though? Like, who's hosting this? Like, who is hosting this, you guys? Like, does anyone know? Because it is the Instagram just says Keto Palooza, but I'm just like, but who is this person? So that's that's what I'm thinking of. Rishtana said, Autumn, you're absolutely amazing. This family has become a special part of my life and I cannot wait to meet everyone. I know, right? I just appreciate that so much. Nicole Lydia said, someone got a new Fitbit. Yes, I did. Or should we say, someone got me a new Fitbit, and that someone is Joyce. Joyce, I hope you're still here. But yes, we talked earlier about that. Joyce is just...
Joyce is
all over the place today. I mean,
making it rain.
I just, once again, the generosity is just, I can't explain it. I cannot. So, Constance said, I know you guys are going to have fun. Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Chris said, that's often done as a 5 minutes of fame at the other conferences to share your story, but those conferences are typically more speaker centric. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. There is definitely a place for that, like those low carb meetings and things like that. Like, it is awesome to be able to go and
actually
learn and see these like academic, these doctors and health professionals talk about keto in person. I'm like, that's awesome.
That's when you get your notebook and your pen out.
Yeah, and then and to learn some things you haven't. Just that's not necessarily what this is, which and that's intentional, So that's just how it's going to be this year, and that's kind of my intention moving forward. But if maybe participants are like, I would like a learning element or something like that, we're always open.
In the future, it can expand to that realm.
Exactly. And a couple of something interesting is when I reached out to some of the vendors to ask, like, hey, can you provide some samples for our gift bags? They were like, do you have vendors set up? Could we come with more table? And I was just like, oh, we're definitely not having that this year. But
calm down.
Something to keep in mind. But so
that's
also
really cool.
it would be cool if like different vendors could come and set up and you could visit their booths, kind of like a KetoCon situation. So Val said, "Hey everyone, catching the last part of the live. I'm glad that you're here." In the words of D, better late than never. You're right. So
oh my God.
Yeah, we're just recapping Ketopalooza, talking about the other Ketopalooza.
Yes.
And
San Diego.
San Diego. Yes.
I like the way you said that.
Yes, thank you. Doesn't that mean Saint Diego? No, I don't think that's what it means at all. So yes. No, that was, what movie was that from? Name that movie.
Is it that one you like so much?
Clearly.
Is it Tu Wong Fu?
No.
Tu Wang Fong?
No, Tu Wong Fu was great.
That's what I said. Well, I know you said a quote.
Kelly said, "How is Jen Delaney?" I hope she's well. I haven't talked to her in a while. Anchorman, you're right. The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
Oh, is that where that was from?
Yes.
Nice.
I have not.
Wasn't Wong Fu.
Yeah, no. So I haven't spoken to her in a while. She kind of came back from, she was back a little bit and then it kind of dipped. I reach out here and there. She's doing okay. She'll give some things a double tap sometimes. People just go through funks sometimes, and you just gotta love them through it. And that's what we're doing.
That is the truth.
And so she should, as of right now, she should still be at Ketopalooza. She filled out the registration and things like that. But I just want to give her a collective socially distanced hug and just be like, no matter what happens, the Whack Bam is here for you. So I know, right? So and that's that's for everyone. So yes,
socially distanced hug for all.
I know, right?
Pass them around.
Keep them to yourself.
Okay,
right?
Keep them to yourself.
Do not pass them around. Keep it to yourself. So yes. Okay, so let me talk about my weight right quick. Okay. So yesterday was a great day. We relaxed. Oh, can we talk about, we finished, what's the show? Atypical. We got to the end of the third season. It was great. Yeah, he did fall asleep because I stayed up till 11 o'clock. He's going to be look, here, I'm the type of person, you guys, I knew today was a holiday. And my internal clock wakes up at like 6:30 to 7, no matter what. So last night at 10:30, we only had one more episode left, and they're 30-minute episodes. I was like, oh, we're finishing it. He goes, even though it's 10:30? I was like, yeah, like there's no way that my OCD is gonna let me not with one episode left. Exactly. So he was So
well, it was way past your bedtime. I was just thinking.
Normally past my bedtime, but today is a holiday.
I'm always trying to rock it later. I'm just making sure.
No, but you fell asleep though. That's the point I was trying to make.
Because I wasn't prepared. I thought you were. I was like, let's do this. It's 10 past 10. Oh, you staying up? Oh,
yeah, we're staying up.
And I'm
so I finished
falling
it.
down.
It was good. I really, really enjoyed the last couple episodes.
No, it was a great series. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
One more coming, and then it puts a bow on it.
Yes. Gigi said, tell Jen if she doesn't come to Ketopalooza and come to her house. I know, right? It's like walking distance from my house. So I'm going to find where she lives. So.
That might be a violation.
I know, right? But either way, I had and then I was watching, does anyone watch on Netflix the 3%? It's like a Brazilian show, so it's dubbed over. It's this like dystopian premise where like too many humans have like crowded all of the world's resources and whatnot. So there is this inland where everyone lives, and then there is this offshore where like the top 3% of society gets to live. So basically a paradise where they get to live. So what happens is on your 20th birthday, it's very Hunger Games. On your 20th birthday, you get a chance to take a test, like a series of tests, to see whether or not you make it to the offshore, like, so if 100 people go in, only 3 people get to go, everyone else is just doomed to live a life on the inland of like poverty and despair, but they kind of make you think that if you fail the process, you deserve that, like the top cream of the crop deserve the good life. And, everyone else is just like, oh, this is our life. So I got back into that yesterday, and so I've been watching that. So I relaxed yesterday, watched some television, watched a lot of television.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Ate a lot of good snacks.
Yes,
had
you
some
did.
Kroger ice cream, which is really good. Which is
know,
also
you
why
love
I'm
that.
kind of in the mood for the Aldi ice cream. Oh, my battery's on 15%. Like, that's because we went walking today and I did that.
Grab the charger?
Yes. Yeah, we'll grab the charger, but we're not going to be here for much longer anyway. Okay, so I stepped on the scale today and I was 177.6. That is a gain of 3.8. That was very expected. And so I'm not surprised. And I mean, I might tip back up into the 180s today. I mean, today is just a meat fest.
Exactly.
Y'all know that. So who knows what Labo's to have? Yeah, today has no rules. We've already walked nearly 5 miles. I mean, it's the holiday, everybody. And at least I'm staying keto. That's all I'm saying.
That's the most important part.
I'm still, and I'm not even thinking about going off keto.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about eating all the keto food I want, but I'm not thinking about going off keto.
You're getting revved up. She's revving
and
up.
you know, and that is the win in my book. So that's what we're talking about. Chris said we watched 3 episodes of Scorpion yesterday. What is Scorpion?
I don't know. I know the movie with The Rock in it.
No, it's like was it a television show about like
Scorpions?
espionage? So
and they bite each other with tails.
Kelly said, I don't think your body liked that extended fast. Okay, so it's not, I agree. It's not that though. It's not the extended fast itself that did it. It's always the ending of some sort of challenge and the coming off of that challenge. I know, right? But I'm better than just being like, oh no, I finished the challenge. Let me go nuts. Like,
honestly,
it's a mixture of both, but I feel it.
I would think it has to do with all the box openings.
Yeah, that too.
I think
exactly.
that is what's the biggest thing, because you still probably got Quest bars up in there.
Yeah, and I have Quest bars. I have boxes of things, you know. So
other stuff.
Yeah, so it was a mixture of things, but yeah, it's just I gotta, you know, it's all about the weight that you give to certain things.
Exactly.
And so just me giving a lot of weight to the the fast and then the beginning of the month and everything, and this is my keto week, so let me make sure that I get all of my bars. It's just the weight that I give to that stuff, which September was my first one to do that, my first keto week at a carnivore, and I pretty much got that out of my system. So moving forward, it's just it's just taco tray week. There's no reason to go crazy, you know. Because I was talking to Joyce about that as well, just about how much I enjoy keeping it simple.
Yes, you
and
do.
I feel like this first week, I'm feeling the need to make it complicated for the sake of making it complicated and being like, oh, just because I hadn't had all that stuff, now I got to have stuff. I'm just like, I don't though. That's the thing. I don't.
There you go.
So moving forward, I'm going to be a lot better about that.
You learn. It's learning is power.
Chris said, oh yes, bunch of genius people that completely ignore science, but it's fun to watch. Exactly. They were like that special team, like put on to help solve crimes or whatever. And then of course they were led by this like real man's man of the lawman. Operate within the bounds of the law, but they're like, we're smarter than everyone, and we can figure out a science way to do
the
this.
Leader, wasn't he had a symptom, didn't he? The leader guy, he was like, he had a curly, didn't he have
He did have curly hair. He was a curly-headed brown dude.
Yeah, but he had like a symptom. He wasn't like, he was like atypical himself or something like that.
Yeah, he definitely was going on.
He wasn't so people's skills, but his brain was working.
Exactly.
My dad used to watch it.
I watched Scorpion. That's what exactly. I was like, I remember
CBS.
when you said that. I was like, I watched Scorpion.
Yes.
What platform is that on? If it's on Access, we don't have that.
CBS,
so,
I think.
Okay, but
CBS
yes,
runs things.
Yes. So, well, Disney runs things.
That's also true.
Oh, you got The Boys is back out on Amazon, so that's exciting. But I saw that they're doing that on a weekly release schedule, so we're gonna wait till a couple of them pile up.
I mean, that's the thing about the streaming services. There's so many shows on so many. Like I've just watched the commercial the other day about all the Apple TV shows.
No, which we're not even seeing any of them. Exactly, you're right.
We got a subscription.
Exactly.
We just don't watch them.
We don't, because I mean between
we ain't
Disney
turned on
Plus
Disney Plus in forever.
And between Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix. Like, it's too much television. Shelly said I made 4 pounds of taco meat in prep for meal prep yesterday. That's amazing. I'm making like 8 hamburgers and 8 brats
That's
for meal
about 4
prep.
pounds.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Chris said it's on I got Blu-rays from the library and used a Handbrake to make the video file so we could watch them on a USB stick while camping.
Smart. That's genius.
You're my kind of guy,
that's
Chris.
what Austin does.
Also,
Austin and Nick do that.
my video stream thing came in the mail from Amazon yesterday, Chris. So I'm gonna be experimenting this week as well. And I downloaded OBS, but I'm just like foreign language. So I'm gonna be doing some learning.
You're
but
so
just
cute.
I appreciate our emails.
Exactly.
So
very cool.
okay. That's it. We're done today. So
well, it's meat extravaganza.
Meat extravaganza.
I gotta start grilling
TV
right now.
Oh my God, when I dropped Milton and Madeline off, there was somebody out front in their front yard grilling. I was like, at 9:20 a.m. No, absolutely not. But I was just like 9:20 a.m. So
oh yeah. Well, you know the people. There was a family on our walk that was out there. I think a little old lady was out there, and I was just like, "Oh my Lord, get yours! You better get yours! You better get!
Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
I love it.
Okay, have a great Labor Day, everybody. We're gonna be relaxing. We're still putting out Unlock the Box today.
Yeah.
Okay, Unlock the Box is coming out today, so I'm excited. And we'll talk to you tomorrow, ready to hit the ground running.
Yes.
Okay. With everything.
Of course.
All right, tomorrow 9:30 a.m. Bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I love that.